going on, everyone? Welcome back to Jalen Talk Sports. Today we're going to be doing our NBA playoff predictions. By the time this drops, the playoffs have already started, but I wanted to make sure that the playing games were correct, so I put the right teams, and I wouldn't have to deal with that at a later date. So we're going to start right away with the Western Conference Round 1. And we're going to look in our first 1-8 matchup with OKC and Memphis. For this, I predict a 4-1 victory for the Thunder. Memphis is in sort of a volatile state, if that makes sense. You know, they're in a era of transition when they're moving on from Taylor Jenkins to their new head coach. And, you know, they're getting it together now, but OKC is ready for the smoke. And OKC is more prepared right now to win. And I think they handle business against Memphis. My next matchup is Golden State and the Rockets. This is the 2 and the 7 seed. I have the Rockets winning in 7. No, actually, I have Golden State winning in 7. The other day, I was watching Golden State in the play-in game. And what I saw from Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler changed my prediction. I think they can handle business if this goes deep. If this series goes deep, Golden State wins. If Rockets get off to a quick start on them, I think they can finish this in actually like 5 games. But I am putting my faith in Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler to win this series if it goes to 7 games. My next series is the 3-seeded Los Angeles Lakers versus the Timberwolves. And I have the Lakers winning in 6 games in a 4-2 victory. Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves are looking really good going into the playoffs. And I don't like to bet against the King. And this time, I feel confident choosing the Lakers because I think they have a better roster, more equipped to get to the next round and to handle what the Timberwolves are going to be bringing them. Ant thinks he can do this all on his own, and he cannot do this all on his own. He probably misses Cat. Cat might have made this a series with Gobert and Julius Randle. I'm not scared of the Timberwolves this year. And then lastly, we have the Nuggets and the Clippers, and I have the Clippers winning in 6 as well. And this is sort of like a similar argument to why I picked OKC over Memphis. The Nuggets are in a stage of transition, and I feel the Clippers are coming in stronger, more prepared. They're getting hot. Kawhi's getting hot. You know, Kawhi in the playoffs is a dangerous, different beast. So, give me the Clippers, Ty Lue, Harden, and Kawhi to go to the next round. So, let's look at the East. I have the Cavs pretty much handling Miami. I think the Cavs are really, really good this year, and I like what they've shown me so far. Miami squeaked in. I think they're the first 10 seed to ever make the playoffs. So shout out to them. I just don't think they have enough juice, enough fire to beat the Cavs this year. So I got the Cavs. The next series I'm looking at is the Pacers and the Bucks. They're playing right now as I'm recording this video. And you would think, he already knows what's going to happen. That's why he put 4-3. No, I didn't know what was going to happen. I made that prediction before I found out Dame was coming back from his blood clots. I think the Pacers are a little underrated. I really like how Pascal Siakam's playing. I really like how Tyrese Halliburton's playing. And I also really like the depth they have on that roster. Right now, I might change my prediction from 4-3 to 4-2. Because I just don't think the Bucks have it. I think it might be time to retool, maybe rebuild. I'm not a fan of their roster that much. And I don't think without Dame at full health, because I don't think he's going to come in and he's going to be hot right away. I don't think they get past the Pacers this year. Knicks, Pistons. Ooh. If Suni Lee and Anne Hathaway come to the games, this might be 4-0. But I think the Pistons are going to fight back a little bit against the Knicks. But I think the Knicks are just in a better place to compete and win in the playoffs right now. And I'm going to bet on Brunson and Bridges and Towns and OG to get through and get past this tough Pistons team. And then lastly, the Celtics and the Magic. I went 4-1. Celtics all day. I just don't like the Magic, and I don't think they're going to beat the Celtics. I think the Celtics are a way better team than them. And they're more prepared to compete in the playoffs. They have that experience. They now have that championship under their belt. Strong team, strong depth, strong coaching. Give me the Celtics in 5. Eastern Conference round 2. We're going to start with the Pacers-Cavs matchup. And I went Cavs 4-2 win. The Cavs are overwhelming sometimes. I remember when they were on that winning streak and I was like, is there anyone who can beat them? And for a while, I really didn't think there was a team that could beat them. And that's why I have so much belief and faith in them in this playoffs. I trust in their backcourt. I like their front court a lot. That's going to be hard for a lot of teams to handle. And I don't think the Pacers are going to be able to take it the distance or just beat them in the overall series. But I think they'll get 2 games out of it. And that's why I went 4-2. The next series I have going to 7. And the only reason why I picked Boston is because I don't completely trust the Knicks. I never ever trust the Knicks. Second round exit feels safe. That's going to be a really great matchup. I'm going to enjoy watching that. But I think the Celtics will handle this. I think the Celtics are more prepared. And I think they're coming in a lot stronger than the Knicks into this playoffs. Western Conference round 2. OKC versus the Clippers. I have that going to 6 with OKC winning. Same reasons as the last series. I think they just have more than the Clippers right now. I bet Shea's going to be hyped for that matchup to get his revenge on his former team. But I think the Thunder are going to be really, really hard to stop this year. And if there is a team I think that could stop them, is either the Clippers or the Lakers. So you could see this going the other way. But I believe that the Thunder have too much right now for the Clippers to handle. Lakers, Warriors, 7 games. I'm going with the Lakers. You know, it gets to a point where you're a little tired of seeing Curry and LeBron. I'm never too tired to see Curry and LeBron. And I love seeing it in the playoffs. And I know Curry has the advantage when it comes to that. But this year, I believe Bron and Luka will handle business and take out the Warriors in 7 games. Western Conference Finals. Thunder, Lakers, and I'm going with the Thunder in a 6-game series. LeBron is old. I hate to break that to people. He is old. No matter how great he actually is, he's old. And I think at some point the body's going to catch up to him in this playoffs. And I think by this point he'll be tired. As I said before, he just played a 7-game series before that, and then he had a 6-game before that. The Thunder are a lot more rested if it goes how I say it's going to go. And that's why I think they're just going to be more healthy and more fresh. And yeah, I think they're going to be more healthy and more fresh. And they're going to be ready. I think they want it this year. I think they're prepared to get it. This is their year. And then my Eastern Conference Finals, I have this going to 7 games. And I'm going with the Celtics over the Cavs. And you may be wondering why. I always thought the Celtics had the better team, even though I like the Cavs roster more. I'm willing to bet on the Celtics this time. This is like a rock, paper, scissors game. This is like a coin flip. It can go either way, and I'm happy with it either way. But I think the Celtics squeak out of this series and get to the finals once again. So, our finals is going to be OKC and Boston. And I have this going 6 games. So 4-2. And my winner is the Thunder. Why am I going with the Thunder? I think they match up extremely well. But in my research for this video, I've seen how OKC has handled business both times they've played the Celtics. Home and away. Both intense atmospheres, but that TD Garden atmosphere is very volatile. And it could get to you. But I think OKC is in a place. I've seen this team mentally and physically develop and mature over these past couple years, where they become the team they are today. I have faith in Shea and the squad, and I believe this year OKC will finish with a championship. They'll have an MVP on their roster, and the chip's coming back to Toronto, but it will be coming to OKC especially. So that's why I'm going with the Thunder. Let me know who you guys think is going to win the finals this year. Who you think's going to make it. Tell me if you don't agree with some of my picks, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.